Hey, welcome, Curious. I congratulate you to your past, aka failed glucose test. So today is going to be a recap of week 26. Yeah! And yeah, I failed the first glucose test and I had to do the second one. And there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of, I don't know, you know, anxiety coming with past, like it was positive instead of being negative. As I said last week, you always want to fail your medical exams, especially when you are feeling good. And anyways, it's just about insulin and your body not producing enough insulin to take take the sugar away from your blood. But it's always so. I just want to remove that fear. It's not the end of the world. You can still manage that, and it's going to be fine. So update, you've seen it, baby is growing, not only growing but moving. I don't know what that child is doing in my tummy. I think maybe it's doing a party alone and whatever. Like it is tum 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 everywhere, like left. The next thing you know, it's down. The next thing, I say, okay, you still have room. I think this week and next week are going to be the 2 weeks where there's still room down there. So have your way, have your party, baby. Okay? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Maybe you should be seeing my eyes. No, it's too much sun. So that's one thing, and I'm happy about that. Actually, it's no more a tickle, but it's fine. Like I miss it. Like especially when you take something sweet, and then it begins to move, or when you are resting, then it's that time where the baby says, let me have a party. It's just unbelievable things which happens in your body. Pregnancy is marvelous. Pregnancy is beautiful. I love it so far. So that's one thing. The other thing is I'm not nesting. I'm not nesting. Am I normal? I am tired. I think the third trimester tiredness came early. I am tired. Tired AF. I'm tired. And even this walk, I'm out for a walk. It's babes. I'm going to give him the credits for like taking me out of the house, and he knows I love this place. You've seen it. So that's one thing. So let's talk about the glucose test. So once you fail it and you get the warnings, oh, the baby is going to be big, is it macrosomic, whatever, you are at high risk to have a a C-section because or preeclampsia. I don't want to threaten you, but there are ways out of it. I found my trick. I'm now fine with it. I did the second test. It's like 3 hours. Depending on the countries, you can, like in France, if you have one level higher, not okay, then you have gestational diabetes. But here in Germany, you should have 2 good points after 3. Either way, I had 2 out of 3, but I still have to to pay attention, to be, watching what I'm eating. And then my finger, I have some blood. I test my blood time I eat. The thing is, I took the 1 hour test for granted. I thought, okay, I'm fine. I even remember my OBGYN asking me, looking at me, say, are you not 180? I know I'm 5'7", but 180, I'm going to write how much. Like I'm 171, and on my BMI I'm 2, but I wear S. I feel fine and everything, but like I think I'm a strong woman. So she was like wondering, how come this patient has too much BMI, and when I look at her, she's slim, or not slim, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not rolling like a ball. So there is something on those calculation. Maybe it's not BPOC fair or whatever. I don't know, but it's weird. It's weird. So I did the test and I failed, and I was afraid. They said, okay, if at the beginning of your pregnancy you were overweight, which I am, and overweight, and if you had PCOS, which I am really convinced I have, and I had. And what was it again? And if you're pregnant, you're older than 35, which I'm not, but I'm not 25 either. So I have to pay attention to what I'm eating, and I've been experimenting. This is my tip I'm sharing with you. It's cinnamon or cinnamon. That thing is like, I tried without cinnamon, and I try with, like, measuring your blood sugar after eating, and cinnamon does is a game changer in your blood sugar. It's just because if you do not produce a lot of insulin, your body is not going to know what to do with it, and your baby is going to store it, and you're going to get the macrosomy, like over 4 kg babies. I don't have a 4 kg by JJ. Where is that baby going to go? Like, only now my clothes are very, very tight. You can see it's ridiculous how fast I'm growing, but it does not matter how big your stomach is, actually how big the baby is going to be. So if you fail the first test and fail the second one as well, it's a fine. You can handle that. You just have to watch what you are eating, especially sugary and carbohydrates. So you should be around 150. To me, this is I'm not telling you to do anything. As per always, consult before you do anything on your body, isn't it? Yeah. So for me, it's 150 to 200 grams carbs per day, but not at once, but in different meals. I am having an issue eating a lot, like 5-6 meals. I can do 3 right now, but I cannot do 5. So I found out that going twice 2 times per day for a walk is nothing crazy. Like, I am around 5,000 to 10,000 steps per day. Like, I ease my way into it, but a kind of activity, nothing crazy. I said it. And food wise, you have to make sure that your carbohydrate intake is shared. It's like in all your meals. And if you are doing the like fixing your body, like fasted, I have a protocol I'm doing. It should not be higher. It should be lesser or equal to 95 fasted, and then 2 hours after eating, you should be lower than 120 mg of sugar in your blood. I heard some people say, okay, 5 meals per week you're allowed to go over. Like, you shouldn't. Like, pregnancy is also it should be fun, isn't it? So yeah. And from now on, I haven't yet put in weight. Like, I still have my pre-pregnancy weight, or at least the weight I had before I took, like, on the first time I stepped on the scale. So maybe like on one side they say your baby is too small, on the other side don't eat too much sugar or because your baby is going to be too big. So I'm kind of confused. I have an appointment in 2 weeks, and some blood work for next week. So finger crossed, everything is fine. I'm doing my best, having my best life. I love nature, and Cinnamon is a game changer. Ginger, garlic, lemon juice, fenugreek, a lot of things I didn't know, but ginger and cinnamon, call it Zimt in German and Cannelle in French, game changer. Like, it is said that cinnamon helps produce insulin, which we want so that it should be balancing the hormones changes in our body. Normally, because of the pregnancy, our body should high up the insulin just for the last 3 months, but it's not happening. Like from month 6, we are the winners. 10% of us, or 6 to 10% of pregnant women, they don't produce that much insulin in from starting from month 6. Oh, I'm lacking of light, but I think I'm done. Actually, I'm done. So that was my update for this week. Made with love, bigger, and I should be putting on 500 grams per week till the end of this pregnancy, which I don't know how I'm going to be doing that. I don't know. I've given my best to put on some weight, let this baby grow, but not too much. How is that going to happen? And I hope I will be nesting. I'll be having this urge to nest very soon, hopefully. We bought a car. I finally said yes to like I bought a car last week or this week I think, and I want to buy. I already have a stroller. I took it. Not drifted. That woman never used a stroller. Like, it was almost new, and I paid only 1/3 of the price. And I want, the only thing we really need right now is a car seat for me. We already have one for Dada. That's extra. I'm just spoiling myself because anyways, this is what I will be looking at the next 30 minutes. Let me look how many steps I already have. 2,000. So, but I'm going to make it to 5,000 or more today. Like, we just came in and I wanted to film before it's too dark. And yeah, so if you failed your first glucose test, don't panic. Educate yourself. Do your researches. Watch YouTube videos. You can handle that. It's doable. It's nothing. I'm fine now. Like, I'm working my way through it and doing my protocol of food I'm eating and watching how it's reacting. But when I have my breakfast in the morning, and I pour some cinnamon in it, and I drink cinnamon tea and ginger with a little bit of lime in it, and you cook with a lot of garlic, and you watch your carbohydrate. For me, it has been working. Okay, so educating myself took a lot of fear away. A lot of, oh, my baby's going to die, because don't Google it too much. There are things in Google. Your placenta is going to get off because if you Google the wrong pages, you're not going to sleep. You're going to panic, have anxiety. But each problem has its solution. I've been talking too much. Let me enjoy my sunset. Isn't it? Blessed are those who are still looking for their big fat positive. Hang in there, my ladies. Let me show you my eyes today. I'm not tired. I can be more tired than that. So you are blessed. Okay, your big fat positive is on the way. Stay curious and grow a bigger stomach at the end of week 26. Bye. Happy me.